Hello again, my lovely, and welcome back to my channel for a new unboxing of the Alexandra Renke Kreativ-Box December 2020, and I will be making a little card at the end. So my package came today and I had an extra order, so this is the second box, and there was just a few items I got, but they put it in a different box anyway. So here's the signature paper from Alexandra Renke and a card that's a 5% coupon code from Alexandra Renke, valid until the end of November, and a little package with some brads and some wooden stars that are sprinkled around the box. Chipboard, they're chipboard, and they are white and grey. So I'm just going to show you the brads. I hope you can see there are some pine trees, some stars, and a leaf. And then here's the stamp, and it has some German sentiments on there which are good for Christmas, but they can be used all year round for large and small wishes. Wishes, Fulfiller, Surprise, einfach mal machen, was du dir schon immer gewünscht hast. Just simply do what you've always wanted. And the stamp set is called Überraschung, and it's the same name in English because this is German sentiments. And they go fantastically well with the following item, which is a set of dies for envelopes. And I was trying to figure out how this was supposed to be an envelope, but I figured out that it was supposed to be for a tag size card. So it's quite small, but nevertheless all the pieces are there. The side hinges are not attached to the die, but they are. You can make them up of the parts that are included, and I will show you a different way of how to go about it. So on we get with the paper. And here are 5 pages of very light vellum. It's quite thin, but you can see I'm fluffing it, or trying to show how thin it is. And yeah, so on we get with the paper. I have removed the box, and now here's a gold pattern. Paper number is 10/21/36, and the camera keeps getting out of focus because the pattern is not very strong, and it's made up of the Alexandra Renke typical gold. The paper number here is 10/21/44, and still out of focus, a smaller circular pattern in the same gold. Paper number is 10/21/45, and this is a triangular pattern like a web, also in the same gold. And the paper number is 10/21/46. and a square pattern with just very thin lines. Paper number is 10, 21, 43. And a honeycomb pattern, also in the same gold, seems to be the whole collection. And paper number is 10, 21, 40. Then we have a dotted pattern of some sort. Reminds me a little bit of wood grain, but it's nothing like wood grain, of course. And here you can see the gold shine a little better. The paper number is 10, 21, 39. And this is the same pattern, only the circles are not filled in. The paper number is 10, 21, 38. And some squares in gold. Paper number is 10, 21, 37. I really like this one actually. And this one is the lines crossways, and the paper number here is 10, 21, 42. And here we have the infinity symbol. That's quite nice. A little different. I've not seen this kind of thing before, from Alexandra Renke. And the paper number is 10, 21, 41. And this one I have had before actually, this paper I think. And it's an older pattern. Also the same gold on white. Paper number is 10, 271. And this is another Christmas themed pattern, also in the same gold, and it has little scenes on it, which is really cute, I find. And here the paper number is 10, 727. So this must be an older one as well, but I had not seen this. So that's very nice. Oh, and some penguins. And they have something written on there. I'll try and show you up close. These are actually some information, well, this is some information about penguins and their abilities. And the cursive text I can't really read. It's more decorative than informative, but of course the print is very informative. And these papers don't seem to have a number. Even though they are the same format, they're missing the information bar. And this paper I have had before as well. This is really beautiful gold stars in a circular pattern, also without the information bar. And this is das Haus vom Nikolaus. So that means this is the house of the Santa Claus, and what you do in German, you draw the house in one line, and that's the saying that goes with it. I'm not sure if there's an English equivalent. And here's the last paper. That's a star or stars, and they actually look like, or I should say they remind me of poinsettias. So let me lay out the paper and take a picture for the thumbnail, and then I shall go ahead with my little project. So of course I'm going to use the die, and I will make a little envelope for a tag. So I've cut out all the bits, and at the bottom there you can see some parts that you could use as flaps for the sides if you were going to use this as an envelope, which I'm going to do, but I'm going to close it up differently. So here I'm scoring the lines, and you will see this is a tag that you can attach to the inside of the envelope, I guess. And then here I'm measuring, because I'm not going to use the die to cut the cardstock, but I'll measure it just to make sure that I'll cut a smaller piece so it fits and slides in and out very easily. So cutting this with my craft knife, and going to score the center. Have to measure it, of course. So here I'm scoring it, and there you can see I used the gold star paper, and now I'm going to stamp on the vellum. And vellum is a little tricky, so you have to use stays-on ink to have it permanent, otherwise it may smudge. And I used one of the longer sentiments for the card inside. In life it's the small things that matter the most. And here you see me putting tape onto the tag, and I will fix it to the top of the card so that it functions as a little handle for the card to be pulled out of the envelope. Also, I'm using this clear tape. It's not invisible, unfortunately, but I don't have any tape that's invisible through vellum, so it's the next best thing. Of course, you cannot use wet glue on vellum because it would buckle. And here I'm using my crocodile, and I found some older tags that I recently received from Alexandra Renke, and I'm making a tag to go inside the card, and you could use this as a bookmark. So there I'm showing you the sentiments again, and of course you could stamp on there and use any one of the larger sentiments to stamp on to the envelope. Or you could use, if you used paper for the envelope, you could cut out a window with one of the other dies, but I didn't need to do that, of course, because I use the vellum. So here I'm using a strip of the little scenes on one of the card stocks, and attaching it to the side of this little card. And there's my card finished. All I need to do is now write the name inside, and then a personal greeting, and the tag is finished. So it slides out very easily, and here you can once again take a look at the tag and the sentiment. Im Leben sind es oft die kleinen Dinge, die die uns die größte Freude bereiten. And then as an afterthought, I thought, why not use one of the breads in the little tag and or bookmark, and I used the same washi tape that I used at the bottom of the envelope for the back, and I thought it came out jolly nice. And the red bust was supplied with another box from Alexandra Renke, and there you can take a look at the whole bookmark again. A little wren and the sentiment. It's not stamped perfectly, but I think it'll do. And there's my project. So thank you so much for watching. Do take care, do what you love, and click like below. Bye for now. Ta-da!